You hear the story about the girl who went on vacation in Africa, and her first night there, she got kidnapped. So this girl says she travels internationally all the time. This ain't her first rodeo, so she decided to go to Africa, and she took along her friend named Queen. And they arrived, they checked into their hotel. They was very excited to enjoy their stay. They got dressed, they went out to the club, they was partying. And she says that she's not really a big club type person. She liked to experience it and get out. So about an hour in, she was telling her friend, I'm gonna go back to the hotel room. So she walked outside the club, got a taxi, no big deal, went back to the hotel. Then she walked up to the front desk. Next thing you know, she says she's waking up and she's in the back of some random car. And she's like, what's going on? So she jumps up quickly trying to get out. She don't remember what happened. She finally makes it outside the door and a man comes up to her to attack her. She says she's fighting for her life, fighting for her life. He's scratching her face, punching her. She's fighting him back as hard as she can and she manages to escape. She runs all the way back and finds the hotel and she runs up to the front desk screaming, call the police, call the police. I got kidnapped, I got kidnapped. And they looking at her like, what are you talking about? She look at them again like, what do you mean? I'm telling you I got kidnapped. Look, the blood on my face. She's showing her scars. And they're like, ma'am, you'll be all right. She goes back to her room. She locks the door and she's sitting around scared. And then she looks over and she sees her purse and her phone already sitting on the bed. If the last thing she remembers is standing at the front desk of the hotel, and next thing you know, she woke up in the back of some random guy's car, how did her purse and her phone get back into her hotel room? So she goes back to the front desk and tells them, please, can you please call the police? Something happened to me. I don't know what. And they was like, ma'am, I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe you got taken from the club. And she's like, how do y'all know I went to the club? They refused to call the police. Then she started getting scared. Her and her friend come back. And they're talking about the situation. And they're telling her friend, you know what? Let's file a report. Why don't you come with us? Go over there with this guy. He's going to help you go file a report about the thing. And her and her friend were like, no, we're not separating no more. We're not getting apart anymore. She's not going with no random man. They go back to their her hotel room, lock the door, and sit in there. They don't know what to do. They decide to call the U.S. Embassy. The U.S. Embassy over there sends their own police to investigate. When the police come to their room, they take them to the front desk. They're asking them, can you please show us the footage, the security footage of what happened? Because she said she was standing here and that's all she remembered. And they're like, oh, we don't have any footage. We don't have any footage. All we can show you is when she came running back in barefoot. We don't have any footage before that. And then then they're telling the U.S. Embassy police, they're saying, and they were telling me that I need to go file a report with that guy. And then the police from the U.S. Embassy was like, that's not an official policeman. She survived it, and she still had the scars to prove it. But she still don't know what happened that night after the club in Africa.